Silly woman. Forgot to unmute. Hello. Hey. Welcome to Crafting from the Broom Closet. My name is Hen, for those that don't already know. And today we are doing mass makes. I couldn't get my camera to flip around and do it this way, the right way. So you're going to have to put up with it sideways like it is. And upside down, apparently. Sideways. So that way up. Yeah. I'm going to do everything. I'll do everything sideways. Yeah. So we are making these little pockets. So they have multiple pockets. So there's a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And if you stick them on a page, you can also make it a pocket there. Or a pocket there. You can have two pockets there. So that's what we're making today. I don't know if I've got anyone watching me. But hey ho, I'll welcome you in as you come. Bear with me. I've been having a bit of a mare trying to get the camera to function properly. As you can see, it's not facing the right way. It's not the way I wanted it to face. So I'm a bit stressed. I'm not quite organised. I was, and now I'm not. And I've moved away from the camera and you can't hear me. Awesome. I'm just trying to find something. And I can't find it. Hey, hey. Never mind. Right, so let's get started. So I've made a few. There's no gluing needed in these when you're initially making them. But you may want to use glue to decorate them. So I've made a few. So these are out of Vic Pages. This is one where there was no writing on one side. This is obviously one with writing on. This is just paper out of a notebook that I folded. And this is an envelope. So with this envelope, you end up with a window that you can, when you put something inside it. This is where I'm not organised because I've not got anything to tuck inside. Oh, let's just imagine this ticket is a a card, so you will be able to see it through. Anyway, let's get started. Let's get started. See how many I can make. I'm going to be going live for about an hour. I had planned on recording this as a video, but yeah, it didn't happen. Life got in the way, or laziness got in the way, or just not being in the mood got in the way. But I did promise I was going to do Mass Make Monday, and I already missed you out last week, so I didn't want to miss you out again this week. So here we go. So first of all, we take the corner and we're folding it up to that edge, like so. And then we take, so the other bit of the, where we've folded the corner from, we're bringing it up to the edge again. So you've got almost like a sort of boat shape, like a speedboat shape. Going. Oh, I didn't fold that very straight. Let's take that back again. Fold it straight. And then we bring up this bit here where the opening is, and we're bringing it up so it comes level with the top of this fold that we've just made here, like so. And if we then take these and fold them back on themselves so they're lining up with the fold that's underneath, like that, then we're flipping it over and tucking them in. So along that same line that we just made, and then we're tucking it in. And that is your pockets made. And they just hold themselves together. So you have one pocket, two pockets, three pockets. And like I said, once you stick them onto the page, it gives you an extra pocket. You want to really crease these lines now, though, so they stay in place in the position you want them in. There you go, one made. To make something, run out of something else, there's a bit of tea dye paper, A4. Oh no, it's not, it's A5. Oh, it's not quite A5, look, it's a bit more than A5. I've not tried it with one that's more square, it's not quite square, but let's have a see how it goes. So we're going to fold that along there. Up to there. Oh, this is going to give us a, maybe, yeah, that should be fine. Now we're bringing this up, remember, to level with this point here. Hello, TJ. How you doing? And then folding that level roughly with the one we just made and tucking it under. Now this is a little bit big, but it will still tuck in, she says. Yeah, she says. There you go. So there's a completely different shaped pocket there. Still got the pocket there. Still got the little pocket there. Still got the bigger pocket there. Right. Bit of the wrapping paper from ages ago. I'm all right. I'm just a bit hot and flustered. I don't seem to be able to get rid of the hot and flustered. So we're folding it up again, corner to the edge, like so. Then bringing this edge up to that edge, like so. Folding up from the bottom, level to here, or thereabouts. Doesn't have to be quite level, but levelish. Folding that back on itself, and then tucking it under and in. There you go. So it's all the same method and different ways of folding. What else have I got? It's got some more book paper. Different. Is that different book paper? I think that's the same. I've got some more tea dye. This is an A4 with a rip in it. I wonder how it goes. You've been eaten alive by mossies. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. So it looks like I'm folding it a different way. I'm not. I'm just folding it the opposite way. I don't know what's going to work out with this bit of torn off. Oh, taking photos of the swifts. Yeah, your bird photos are looking really good. They're looking pretty awesome. So the ripped off has gone. It's going to end up tucked inside. So you know, doesn't matter if it's not a perfect straight piece of paper, because that's just going to end up tucked inside. That one there is going to be at the back. You won't be able to see it, and this here is going to end up tucked in underneath. So you got a really good camera though. I tried taking videos of birds and they just got little black dots in miles away. So what we'll do is I'll make up a few and then we'll decorate some. More book page. Boat's going the other way this time. This is quite slim book page, this one. So I'm going to end up with a really thin pocket. Oh, it's the same size. Ignore me. It's the same size. Yes, you've got a fab zoom lens. You have. And I don't think you need to change the name of your channel, by the way. Nothing wrong with the name you've got. It's what we know you as. It'd be weird to change it. She put a poll on her channel to see if she's changing that channel name. So obviously I've just folded it, the same folding, but the other way round. So they're now facing different ways. Bigger book page, I think, this time. Yeah, it is. Look, see, quite big in comparison. So this is my Shakespeare. I'm going to do it that way this one. Right, yes. For those that are viewing from elsewhere in the world, we've been having a heat wave in the UK. And not only are our homes not equipped for it, our bodies are not equipped for it either. And I really don't cope with the heat at all in any way, shape or form. I get very grumpy. So yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm like, beads of sweat dripping from my forehead. Not very pleasant. And it's actually a lot cooler than it has been. But when you add menopausal hot flushes to the heat, you're just dying all the time. Dying all the time. That's what I got. Yeah. This is something I printed out for something I did, but it was, I needed it bigger for my eyes, especially to read at night. So you know, bit of paper that would probably go in the bin otherwise, I can use for this. So this is A4 size. I think it's the first actual A4 size I've done. That one, yeah, that one pretty much was. So you actually sweated yesterday, not nice. What was it? It was what, 30 degrees yesterday, wasn't it? Something like that. Depends where you are in the country. It's pretty hot. No, I saw you with your feet in your doggy paddling pool. I used to do that when the kids had paddling pools. Folding it back on itself this way because it wasn't going to tuck under otherwise. Right. I can't actually see what you're seeing, by the way, because the camera's up there and I know it's an awkward angle. I see that's much bigger. Let's have do a map page, shall I? Yeah, let's do a map page. We're doing Cranford St Andrew and Cranford St John, which is in Kettering, and we've got Findon, New Wellingborough. There we go. I used to have a friend that lived there. And Sudborough in Kettering and Lowick in Kettering. So I quite these crinkly, these bits well torn off. They give a different texture. So I'm actually going to purposely leave them showing, like so. There we go. And I've got a fly buzzing around me. I think I smell, or it's just that time of year where flies buzz around everywhere. Right. TJ says, hello, lurkers. Have we got a few watching, not saying anything? Hello, Margot. Has it been hot in Scotland, Margot? I mean... okay. Right. I have a question for the viewers. Do you worry more as you get older? Or is it just me? Does your mind start playing games on you and make you think about the worst scenario? Or is that just me? Oh, you had a lovely thunderstorm this morning. Awesome. For those that are just coming in, I am making pockets, just folded pockets that need no glue. And it really is doing, it gives you several pockets. So I've been just doing them without explaining because I'd obviously explained at the beginning. So we take corner up to the straight edge, the long straight edge. Then we take this bit from where the corner was and we take that up to the long straight edge. Then we fold up the bottom so it's level with the top of that fold that we've just done there. Or roughly level, that's not quite level, that's close enough. Okay, I weren't sure if it was me because I hadn't heard any news about a certain situation for a long time, and I wasn't getting responses to questions. I started thinking the worst, and then it turned out to not be as bad as I thought, or anywhere near as bad as I thought, to be honest with you. I'm going to use this envelope, private and confidential. So I'm just going to cut off, rather than, I'm just going to cut these off to open it up. Margot worries less now. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I certainly didn't start worrying about things too much until I had children. But I think I have. Get also crinkly. I didn't cut that far enough. I didn't really. I mean, I get quite anxious about everything nowadays. That's a me thing. So maybe that's what it is. I'm not. Yeah. Come on, open up. Are you open? Yeah, there you are. Oh, nowhere near open at that end. The glucose quite far on that end. So I quite like the blue pen on this one, and I'm going to trim off here and make another one without a window. If you can fix it, why worry? If you can't fix it, why worry? I worry about the worst that could happen, Margot. Hello, Money Grabber. How are you doing? So, and like I said, when I hadn't heard a response regarding our friend who's not been well, my mind went to the worst has happened. It's a bit sticky there, so I'm going to cut that away. So, I'm going to rake this one. That won't have a pocket. And it gives it a lovely blue paper, blue pattern. Aren't the inside of the envelopes quite pretty? Much prettier than the outside. Much prettier than the contents most of the time. So, okay. Yes, Margot. I did send you an update on Twitter. I did finally get one. Not that it's much of an update. Things really haven't changed. Unfortunately. But that means they haven't changed for the worst either, which was what I was worried about. Do it that way because I don't really want the private and confidential part showing. I don't know how this is going to work out. Yeah. There we go. Oh, didn't fold that very well, did I? Try again. And I have passed on that message that we miss Margot. And that we're thinking about them all the time. So. Right, I think I've got enough made up now, but for now I'm going to start decorating some, I think. That one didn't come out right at all. Right, okay, let's start decorating some. Oh wow. Yeah, it's a miracle when any of the kids do any housework, isn't it? You know, even if they're not kids. Hello, Laura. You made it this time, Laura, I say. TJ, I know you've been thinking about her because you asked me if there was any updates the other day. So don't lie to me and pretend that you haven't been thinking about her. So, right, let's start decorating. What have I got to decorate with? Not the Nightmare Before Christmas DVD. I don't know why that's in there. Oh, it's even an empty box. It's not even the DVD. That's even worse. I'm sure I put... Oh, dear. I've piled things on top. Okay. Right. So with... bring down the ones I did earlier on as well. So with this one, I wanted to highlight the pockets more, so I got a pen and drew along the edge. I actually had, I don't know where I put it now. Oh yeah, I had a piece of card that I used. What's that about? No, they're pockets, Laura. So there's a pocket, another pocket, and another pocket, and then they can be stuck into a journal and used like that. They do look like boats, or they, yeah, sort of look like boats. Oh, you're looking at your side on as well. So, because I didn't get the camera to let me do it face on. So we're going to decorate some, and then they can be used inside journals and stuff. So, I've also got bits that I can cut out and stick on. Such as these. Not you. I've obviously got pens that I can draw on. I've got stencils that I can use. So there's lots of ways we can decorate them. I'm just going to do a few for now. Then I use public transport. I don't need a map. It's saying because I folded up the Kettering part of the map, TJ. Right, let's pick. Let's go for a few to decorate. Not too many. Let's go for that many. For now. I might get more done. Yeah, the map has Kettering in it. See? Kettering. Anyway. I'm not even sure how you get to Kettering. You like seeing me wrestling with paper? I don't. It's getting late. It is getting late, TJ. You are right. Not that late, though. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Better get on with some decorating. Otherwise, I'll not get any of them done. Spent half an hour just folding bits. Right. I think you'll just see my arm now. Yeah, you are. Or the shadow of my arm, at least. Well, let's have a go. Let's see what we've got. I've misplaced my scissors. I don't know how I've misplaced giant scissors, but I've misplaced scissors. But I've buried them. Oh, there they are. Okay. It's damn o'clock, is it, Laura? Damn o'clock. Some of us have been busy at work all day. It's late. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how I'm going to decorate that one. I might leave it when I have more of an idea. Let's do these ones. Right, the smaller ones are going to need smaller things to decorate them. So let's have a look. Butterfly. Yeah, let's do a butterfly. So I'm just going to roughly cut around it. I'm not doing a proper fussy cut. This one's actually on tea stain paper. So I'm trying to see where you're seeing, which means I have to stand up. I said, I'm not fussy cutting, can't be bothered. Oh. I think I'll put the butterfly on that one. Like that. Maybe. Yeah. You can have plain pockets if what you put in them. Yes, you can. You can. I don't have to necessarily decorate them. You're saying on the green. I think I've got something else for the green. I think I'm going to put that on the blue because it's got blue in the back, blue in the wings. Yes, you can have plain pockets. So just glue stick. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to decorate them all. Plus, these are just bases, so I might want to use them in future projects and decorate them to match the projects in the future, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm not going to decorate them all now. Something simple like that. Ouch. Oh, it's digging into my leg. I don't know what. I mean, it can just be as simple as that. You don't need to add any more to that. Just simple like that. I think I'm going to cut out the yellow flower, the orange flower even. This one I will go a bit closer with. Let's just get rid of them, the main bulk of things. And I'll go a bit closer with this one. Yes, I use giant scissors for fussy cutting. Most people use little tiny ones, but no. These are wallpaper scissors. Very good. I'm missing that. There we go. Your spelling is shit. Oh, perfect sense. You spent short sense wrong. Wrong type of sense, I think. So yeah, I'm going to just do a few for now, and then I'll have a stash of them for future that I can decorate when I need them. That's the theory anyway. So here we go. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of this. It doesn't help that I've got a blinding light in my eyes. Because I've not angled the. Hang on. Is that better? Is it working for you as well? Yes, it is. I think it's no longer blinding me as well. I don't know. I'm just gonna. I don't know if to put that there or up there. I think I'll put it there. I think I'll put it there, and I'll have it hanging over a little bit. TJ's spelling is shite. Mine isn't much better. I would say I see my spelling. My spelling isn't great. It's not bad, but it isn't great. However, my typing is awful, and I make a lot of typos. So I know how to spell things. and the keyboard says no. The computer says no. There you go. Just simple like that. And what I might do with this one to bring out that orange, I might go along the edges. PJ says, tap that like it's free. See, my keyboard misses out the F as well. It's weird that, isn't it? I'm blaming the keyboard because I know it's a keyboard. Right, where's that bit of wrapping that I don't need? But that's a bit of stiff. Where did I put it? Oh, I'm looking for a bit of card that I don't have any intention of ever making anything out of. There it is. Right, cute. So, because I ain't got ink pads, I'm doing it like this. So that should just give me, hopefully, no, I'm going to do it slightly different. Where's my ruler gone? There it is. I'm going to bring the ruler up and give myself like so. Like so. There you go. And it gives you that nice orange edge to that pocket. Yeah. Oh, go away, green. Well, I've had days like that where it feels like I've done 40-hour shifts in one day, and there's not even 40 hours in a day. Yes, I'm just going to give it a little bit of colour around the edges so it stands out. I quite like that, actually. There we go. Just makes it a little bit different. So, just to show you, I'm going to use my ruler to show you. There's a pocket. That there is a pocket, see? Here is a pocket there, and when you put it on a page, there's also a pocket here. It does look quite good, doesn't it? Most people have ink pads and they do the edges, but I quite like the just giving it a border with the felt tip pens, cheap felt tip pens. I think they're like £1. Just create and play ones. Let's have a look. Let's put a mushroom on the map, shall we? Because you know mushrooms belong on maps. I'm going to go for that one, I think. I'm sitting at an awkward angle. Right, obviously I'm not going to be able to fussy cut around the little bobbly bits. So I'm not worried too much about getting it perfectly fussy cutted. I mean, I could just remove the bobbly bits, but I quite like them. Okay. And I'm just going to put that on there like that. Cut it. Cut it. I didn't say cut it. Did I say cut it? I could have said cut it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not saying I didn't. I said I could have said cut it. There you go. And I think I'll put something up here. I don't know what yet. Will I? I don't know. I'm going to go for that. One of these stems. Right. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if I said cut it. Again. I'm sitting here. Give me your dead air now. So, did everyone have a nice weekend? I've spent the last 4 days recovering from my guests that I had. Yeah, I think that looked quite nice up there. I mean, it is nice to have company, but it can be quite draining, especially when you're not used to it. So, there you go. That's that all done. That's quite cute. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many more we can get done. Let's do. So that's one where I went round with the brown, which I thought looked quite nice. Cut these flowers out. I didn't move out of the house. No, well, that's because it was so blooming hot. No one wanted to leave the house yesterday. And the thing is, you wait until it's a temperature when you can leave the house, and because it's Sunday, everything's shut. Right. At 5 o'clock, I'm like, oh, I can go to shop now. No, I can't. Well, I can. I could have. I could have gone to the corner shop. But the thing I wanted, they don't really sell in the corner shop. So I went, okay, I'll have to go out in the morning. And they didn't go out in the morning, which is annoying. So I went out this evening instead. But it's fine. I survived. I was fine. just as long as I know how to love, I know it's better. Oh, it's been cooler today, to be fair. And I think it's going to get cooler and then get hot again by the end of the week, annoyingly. But of course, the kids break up from school soon, so we'll have nothing but rain. Because that's how it works, isn't it? Is that not how it works? Kids break up from school and then it rains. Although in Scotland, I think they've already broken up. I think they broke up like a couple of weeks ago. I may be wrong. I don't know if Margot's still listening. She'll be able to tell me. And if Laura went on a be right back, didn't she? I was going to say, if Laura's listening, how's the weather in Italy? Has it been hot there too? I was surprised that Ireland wasn't getting the heat wave last time we had one. I'm like, oh, how can you not have the heat wave? You're literally down the road from us. Yeah, quite like that. Quite like that. So down the road. Yeah, we were forecast rain. I didn't notice it though. So I don't think we had a piss down. Maybe a trickle, but it was not as blue sky as it has been. Yeah, the kids are on Scott Sunbake. I thought they were. Margot. Hey, right. So I'm going to address this top fan thing, which is a load of bollocks, by the way. But how is Margot number 2 and TJ number 3 when TJ's been chatting a lot with all the Margot? That's why it's a load of bollocks. Right. I've seen people come into chats, say one thing and go straight to number 1. Right. I'm going to add the butterfly to this one. I don't know why, but I feel like adding a butterfly to it. Because you're trying too hard, TJ. Maybe. At least you're not trying. I remember I was in another chat, and I was me and one of the other chatters, like we thought we'd figured out that if you put longer messages, it gave you more points, and that was working for a while until it stopped working. I'm like, damn it. No, you're not that bad, TJ. You're not that bad. No. How can you be number 52? There's no way there's 52 people watching. You can't possibly be number 52, money grabber. I'll tell you what you are. I've actually turned it off on my. So you are number 4. There you go. You're number 4. But you can turn it off so you don't participate. Content creators can't turn it off, but you can turn it off so you don't participate. I'm going to have that hanging over the edge like that. There we go. Oh. So another one down. No one bites dust. No one bites dust. do one of my plain ones. So I think I might edge this one again. And I might decorate it more because this is so plain. I might decorate a bit more. Okay, I'll give it a go. So can you use any type of paper for this? Could you? Well, I don't know. I could try with tissue paper, but I think it will tear too easily. No, I think it would tear too easily. But I have used different types of paper. There's envelope, there's book page, there's map, there's normal A4. So I think you need to. I don't think it works. Oh, I'm wrapping paper. I don't think you could do it with anything too thin or too thick. I think you're looking at like a medium weight paper, really. I'm getting attacked by moths now, and anyone that knows me knows I hate moths. Which I might. I'm going to make that into a tag to tuck in there. Could you possibly use wallpaper, or would that be too thick? I think you could. Yeah, you could use your bills, money grabber. Absolutely. Why are you saying hey? TJ, what are you up to? You're just trying to get number one, aren't you? I see what you're up to. Yeah, you're now trying too hard. Actually, I might cut around that and have it tucked behind. It's hiding. Maybe it's the amount of emojis of juice. It could be that. It could be that. That could be a possibility, TJ. So use more emojis. See if it works. I think spamming doesn't work though. I'm just warning you. Don't spam. It deducts points. And I liked it better before I cut it out. That's annoying. Like I said, emojis mean points. Well, yes, so you do use a lot of emojis. You can't see it. You're number 2, Margot. If you look next to your name, there's a crown with number 2. Oh, you can't see what I've just done. Oh, there. I tucked it in there. Maybe I've rise it up a bit. Maybe rise it up a bit. Oh, you can't see it on your screen. Oh, how weird. Well, you're definitely number 2 in everyone else's screen, I think. Oh. There's a load of nonsense anyway. But if it makes you interact more, I'm all for it. Okay. Just going to do that. Put that in there. Just like sticking out from behind. And then maybe do flowers all the way along the edge of there. How's that? Sounds like a good idea, don't it? Right. That one. Alright, I need to cut in a bit closer. Sorry, Hen, I'm going. Take care. See you later, TJ. Thank you. I'm going to be ending soon anyway. I'm just going to finish this one and then that'll be enough for today. I'm not sure if that's classed as a mass make. I guess it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus all the ones I folded. 4 completed ones. And no. Yeah, because it's only 10:30 here in the UK. So I'm just going to finish this one off, and then that'll be it for today. Hopefully I'll have a video up for Wednesday and Friday this week. Hopefully. I've been having trouble motivating myself. So, like I say, partly the heat, partly just not in the mood. So we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping to have a video up Wednesday and Friday. One more in there, one more flower. Margot, we need to catch up. So hopefully I'll catch up with you after the show, after the stream. If you're up for it, let me know. You might not be up for it because it is getting late. If not, maybe tomorrow. So, almost done. Oh, I didn't cut that very well, and I've just knocked my camera, didn't I? Yet. Bit of glue. Bit of glue, glue. Stickity doo doo. Bit of glue, glue. So I'll put that one there. Oh, I need to stop gluing where I don't want it stuck down. So I want it hanging over the edge. Oh, now see, that's too low down now. There we go. Well, tomorrow sounds better. Cool. And last one. Last but not least. I've got to remember not to glue here as well, because otherwise I'll seal up that pocket. Don't want to do that. There we go. There we go. So we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decorated. And how many do we make that we still got to decorate? 1, 2, 3. I've buried half of them. 4, 5, 6. I'm sure there's more than that. I'm sure there's more than that. 7. See? I think there's more somewhere. I buried it. Oh, there's one down there on the floor. There. Okay. Right. Well, still quite a few to decorate, but I'm going to leave them for a later date. They're going to be sitting in a box ready for decorating. But this is what I completed today. Thank you for joining me, and see you again soon. Bye bye for now. I've got to remember how to get out of here. I think I just end stream. Where's the end stream? There we go. Bye everyone.